Bom, next we have Mr. Fabio Gallo, Managing Director of VSN, and Alex Plana, Senior Project Manager. And I think we are going to talk about artificial intelligence, and I believe that Fabio has an exclusive news surprise for you guys.
Thank you. And first of all, thanks Bonifacio for hosting this event. Thanks for everyone. It's very nice to meet you. VSN has the same age of Pantala. So we have been born in 1990, so 35 years ago. I'm obviously managing the company for much less. But today we want to present you something new, something that we wanted to present today for Pantala, which is a new product, which is called VSN Next, which is a powerful AI solution integrated into our MAM system, which is our Explorer. And with me, as Pedro mentioned, Alex Plana, our Senior Technical Director, which will explain you later how this works and with a video we prepare for you guys. So if you go to vsnnext.ai, the new website is ready. So what is Next? Next is our own IP solution, which is actually we started to build at the end of 2022. Then we continue working during 2023. But then with the changes of the companies, something happened. Don't ask me what exactly, because I wasn't there. And when I joined back in 2024, obviously a few months after, we started to go back to this project. This project is crucial for us because obviously we talk a lot about AI, how AI is helping, how AI is integrating into different products. And we proudly went out with this VSN Next, which, by the way, again, is the first time we present to the public, and we wanted to present for this anniversary. So VSN Next is basically an enhanced solution for cataloging, indexing, making workflow automation much efficient. We do transcriptions, facial recognition, object detection, OCR, brand detections, entity recognitions. So basically what is now, I would say, the basics, right, for any AI solution integrating an existing product. Just for information, we continue to be completely agnostic. So we still have third parties. We work with a variety of third parties from the big names like Apple, Microsoft, Google, and also others like Ethic Media or Amplify. But we also wanted to launch our own AI because we believe this is a good option for clients that has already or will have in the future our media asset management. As mentioned, VSN Next is integrating into our MAM, which is probably one of the biggest MAM in the market. We work right now as an existing with 60 brands around the world, from Latin America to North America. We have actually launched 2 new projects last year and the last year in the US. We are working here in Portugal with SIC. SIC is actually, this guy is actually went till yesterday to the training of the team of SIC for the launch of VSN Explorer, which replace the existing one in Portugal. So what we are doing at VSN Next? So transcription and speaker diarization. So basically speech to text, facial detections, identify names, identify human faces, and ER, so name and entity recognition, recognize names, entities, and Alex will explain you how in a moment. But also object detections, OCR, and brand logo detection. So pretty much, as I mentioned, the biggest features that now, in my opinion, should be a must, specifically when you talk about MAM. We also launched actually early this year our digital asset management, another product which is called Arena Pro, which, by the way, integrate all these features as well as per se. So the next thing that we are going to build on top of these features will be Gen AI. So the idea is with a prompt, after obviously you ingested all your archive, you can create as many content as you wish from the existing library that you have on your mom or your DAM. But this is going to be the next phase. I will leave to Alex the explanation. Just before that, a few benefits. So I don't think we need to talk too much about this because everybody knows. But I want to mention just a couple. So this is multilingual. So this is very important. So we have clients that are in Middle East. We have clients that are in Southeast Asia. We have clients in Latin America, and obviously here. But it's not just that. We want to also be much more efficient in terms of solutions, reduce the cost of the day to day, and optimize all the processes for our clients. Alex.
Okay, hold on because it already started. Okay, before we start, thanks Fabio for the introduction, and thanks Madeleine to invite me. I'm going to explain, as Fabio said, our new product, the VSN Next. This product is integrated with our MAM system and will help us a lot to speed up our time in cataloging media. Okay, first of all, for those who doesn't know, in our system, this part is just VSN Explorer. We just need to create a new video. In this part, we're going to, as always did, as the last 10, 50 years did, add some videos and have some metadata manually, okay? At this point, nothing is different, nothing is new. So, as soon as we have it, okay, we have a new tab inside our VSN Explorer, which is the segmentation tab, segments tab, okay, we have over it. Sorry, I think I'm, here it is. In this part of the segments, okay, we are going to see all the information received from the AI, our machine. This is just an action, it's something really easy, something that is a plugin, and it's quite easy for everyone to use. With just one click, you can catalog everything that you have on your system. You can schedule it, you can make it automatically, or you can make it like you will see in the video with just one click. So, something that in the past it can take a lot of time because someone has to watch the video, take notes, whatever. Now it's automatically done in a matter of minutes, seconds, whatever the video is. Okay, here we have the result. First of all, in this first side of the screen, we can see the segmentation. The system allows us some different parts. We can segment based on the scenes. So every time that we change the scene, it will create a new segmentation, or even in speakers, or like in this case, in both of them. So every time that we have a new speaker, the system will create a new segment. As you can see here, it also read the video. It's in Portuguese. You will understand better than me. Because sorry, I've been working here for a lot of months, but my Portuguese is still so bad, just a few words. The system is able to recognize who's talking and who's appearing. As you can see here, for any person, the system is assigning one color and one, let's say, one tag, one temporary user. So the point here is you can talk several times in the same video that you will be recognized with the same tag. Here, as we can see, the two first segments plus the last two are for the same user. Same will happen with the faces. First segment, no one's talking, so as soon as we start talking, we create a new segment, but the person who appear on the system are the same. As you can see here in the image, we have 5 guys, and these are the 5 guys that appear on both first segments. Well, this part, it's only a few parts that we can do, but the system is able to get some keywords that it will be really useful later to find what we want. Where are we going to store this par? Well, in this par under the proxy, if the video goes there, we have two different tabs. Okay, we have the in text. Please click it. Thank you so much. And in media. What do we find inside in text? In text is everything that we obtain from the transcription. So any person, any location, any organization that has been told during the video, it will appear cataloged here. So as we can see, I'm sorry because I'm, I'm in the middle of the screen. Yeah, the other side. Hello. Okay. The system, in this case, in this video, recognizes so many places and one organization. What you can do here is just click on the place, and it will be highlighted inside the system. And when you click it, you have a play button under it that will go to the specific time code. So it will be really useful for you to find where this word has been found, okay? Works exactly the same for persons, organization, products, and dates, okay? And remember, this is only for everything that we can find inside the audio. Let's move to the next one. Let's move to in media. In media here, we find the speaker and faces, which will be one of the most important parts in our system, okay? Because we think that know who's speaking and know who's appearing, it makes us so easy our life when we have to find something, okay? At this point, instead of having in every segment, you have all together, and it's following the same logic as I explained you before. You can just see as many faces and many speakers that we find, go over it, select the one that you prefer, and just clicking on it, the system will detect. It doesn't matter if it's a person, if it's in background, if the face is there, the system, for now, quite accurate, it's able to find it. So as you can see here, as many times as we click it, the system will find it. But here in media, we are talking about speaker and faces. However, we have more options to be recognizing. The OCRs, if you put some graphics on the screen, the system will be able to detect it. And same for brands and objects. And it works exactly as it makes in text or in media and the other options. You click on it, and the system will bring you directly. Okay, now we know exactly what we have and what do we receive from the AI. But the point here is how we can catalog that. With just one simple click, we allow the user to assign to every speaker and every face one name. Why we do that? In this case, we have a thesaurus with all the people that we have inside our system. This thesaurus can be increased, okay? And these people can be introduced to faces or even speakers. What we should do here in this case, it should be to create everything, to catalog everything, and after that, it will be really useful to search through our metadata. Okay, as you can see, in the first phase, I put call angerer, which comes with some icon. So the system automatically go to the different segments and replace the temporary segment about what that was called phase 1 for the correct one. So for the call angerer. Same for the phase 2. In this case, I put the Carlos Pinto name. It doesn't have any image, so it's my fault. I should put it on the thesaurus. But as I said, you can create the thesaurus with some image, extra information, links that they have to some relevant information, whatever. The only difference for the speaker option is it changed the volume icon to the photo plus the volume in order to recognize it better. Okay. Finally, let's imagine that everything has been cataloged. Now let's move to the most important part on the system. We made all this work in order to make easier our search. So we develop a new core that allows us to search inside everything that has been detected for the AI. So we click here in the Add Recognized Element filter, and we have 3 different options for search. Okay, let's click it. Nice. First of all, alt text is just search. It's like a quick search. You can put whatever you want, and the system will find it. The problem, it cannot be so accurate. So in this case, Carl, it's only place it once. But imagine if we have more Carls, as we will see later. If you have more Carls, it will also appear. It doesn't need to be on the faces or a speaker. Here, we put Pablo Picasso as a speaker. However, we find another video where the transcription say the name Pablo. For what is really useful, this option, as we said, is extremely useful for search something inside the transcription or some kind of recognized places or some kind of keywords. Okay, whatever do you want to search, it will appear. For example, in my video was in Portuguese, so I typed nossa, which I'm not pretty sure what it means, and it should be found. Finally, in order to filter through the persons that we have, we also develop a filter that allows us to search only on faces or only on speakers. Okay, we will see now how the system works, because here it's a little bit different. This is not a free text. The system will help us. If we start typing the name that we want to find, the system will give us the different options. For example, now here it's not only the word Carl, it's the whole keyword, let's say, Carl Anger. Same for Pablo as a speaker. And however, if we put, in this case, Pablo as face, nothing will be found inside the system. Okay, that's all. Fabio, I'll let you again to go on with the presentation. This is just a small idea of our new product.
And I think it's important to say that this product is available on-prem right now for everyone that has our MAM system. So that can be deployed quite easily. Actually, we have a couple of clients outside of Europe that are already implementing this. So it's kind of interesting how things are moving fast, and we want to be obviously on top of that. And soon we also have it on cloud, and we are going to have it as a standalone solutions as well. So I want to present you also very quick about our pricing. We want to be very aggressive in the market. So we want to catch the market as soon as possible. And those are the prices. Neither Pantala knows those prices. So it's really a first time for everyone here. And also for most of our people inside the company, it probably is completely new. So at the moment, we launched three tiers: silver, gold, and platinum. Obviously, depends on the features, and the plan depends on the time of consuming of ours. So from 970 euros up to 2,400 euros per month, depending on how many hours of AI you want to use on a monthly basis. Yep. So again, every information that I show you today is on our new website that is open since yesterday, which is vsnnext.ai, which is a landing page for this specific product. If you want to reach out, we are here also tonight for the dinner. So if you want to have any questions, we are happy to answer now or later on. Thank you.